My name is Maxim. I'm taking lessons from March 2021. Yeah, in the past I think it was really, always something that you have like, maybe I have no talent, maybe I'm too lazy to really be, persistent and constant on that, and I will not find time, and so on and so on. Actually, before starting with the lessons, I already realized that these are all excuses. If you want to try it, you do it, and then you just reach what you can reach. Otherwise you say, yeah, I will never be the best of the best, then you don't start. Yeah. So when I started already, I had no doubts anymore or concerns. I said, follow the flow and then just do what it takes, and see how it works. And if it would not work, then you can also stop, right? So what is the risk? It's very structured, very organized, and you're always prepared. And this is what I really like, because I really get very comfortable feeling, that I'm very confident. I feel that this is really giving me something. And I already, after a few months, I can say I also see the difference. I would say I was really feeling that I miss the structure in learning, and that I miss the background, because I was just always, when I started on my own, I was always interested to learn some parts and solos and songs that I liked. But for sure, when something feels like, this is boring or this is too difficult, then you just drop it, and it's like bits and pieces. And then you also start to compare. Okay, you cannot really play it well, but then also you just play what you learned, but you don't understand why it is done like this, and why it fits here, why it sounds good. And if you need to move it or change something, then you realize, no, you're not able. You are just like a robot, And I realized that if I don't start to really take lessons, then I will never be able to express myself in the way that I want. And when I compare and see, my playing is really on such a level that I'm not happy with it at all, I realized it will not improve if I just continue to watch YouTube videos, because it's just, it's very interesting, but it's not bringing you, it's not taking you, let's say, that far in the end. First of all, you are starting to learn things that you normally would not. I would not maybe start learning on my own, and work on things that I would not work on, like the rhythm and keeping to the time, understanding the theory, the keys and the notes, learning, at least, for example, learning the notes on the fretboard. It sounds very boring. So let's say, why would you do it? Instead, you can watch a YouTube video and try to learn some solo, So, or some cool, funny riff, because you think, I cannot impress anybody with knowing every note on the fretboard. But later, when you see how the things come together and what you can do by just knowing where to find the correct note on the fretboard, it's amazing, really, the difference, what you can do just after even few lessons, And for sure, it's not just the lessons, you need to practice, that's clear. It's not a magic that will happen automatically. But this is giving you some hope that you are not just jumping from one video to another and from one song to another, but you are really developing the skills that you would need to, that you can apply later on, and you need to grow. And it's also a lot of fun. How can I how can I explain? You can say the teacher is a bit crazy, but crazy in the sense that he puts so much dedication and so much energy into the preparation and into the lessons, and you can see that he's always available when you have a question, and you can call, you can write, and you feel that he will find time for you. Yeah. And again, the main point for me is I even didn't expect that I would find somebody in Dortmund on that level. Yeah, because what you hear, and I didn't join any musical classes or school before, but I had some rumors heard from this or that one and so on and so on, and I had an impression that it's like, yeah, okay, it's important that people come, bring their money, and that they have fun, and if they are not happy with something, and if it's a little bit too much pressure, then they will skip. That's why, or quit. That's why let's not push them too much. And I think this is not okay, because that will not improve you in any way. And just fun is, it cannot be just fun without learning anything, and it will be also boring. So this is what I believe makes a teacher different from others, is the right proportion of fun and humor and jokes, but also knowledge, and it's always challenging, and that's why it's also so fun. So, and I feel also, as I said already, I feel a lot of confidence, because I say, yeah, just relax and follow. It's sometimes not very logical, so to say, the order, because you have this information, then suddenly it's something else, but then you realize, aha, yeah, it's all needed, yeah, and then finally it comes into and comes together, this pattern, yeah, these pieces of the puzzle, and then you realize, ah, yeah, this is why we talked about this is why we did that, and it's really amazing. Absolutely, that's for sure, because this is I think very important factor as well, and this is something that I believe not many let's say guitar teachers are concentrated on. It's not only about learning to play the instrument or learning music, it's so much time spent on motivation and trying to clean up, let's say, the roadblocks, because for sure you are not, yeah, you won't be able to do something if you don't have the will. Nobody will do it for you, but it's your responsibility. But still, it's so great when you have somebody who is mentoring you and giving you also at least good questions and challenges you, and say, think why you do it, yeah, think when you want to do something else, or when you want to stop, what is your goal, what is your motivation, and sharing the stories, sharing also obstacles that the teacher had, yeah, then for sure it is very helpful, because it's not just pure theory and say learn it, yeah, if you want it, but why you want it, it's up to you. It's also helping you to understand you're not the only one, everybody has the same question marks and dilemmas and challenges, and bringing you back always to the why you do it, yeah, and this is for sure an extra value besides just learning the instrument. You can say this is nothing that is absolutely critical in any kind of learning, but it's always great when you have a sense of humor and you have the similar views to many things, and then you can really feel each other better, yeah, and this helps for sure, because it's, yeah, you can do it without let's say fun, but actually I think I've read somewhere that when you have fun, when you have good jokes, then the even boring material you will remember better, yeah, because this is creating some connections, and for sure it's just, yeah, it's just nice. And on the personal interaction level, I would say this is also great, because it's not just you come here to get, I give you money, you give me information, that's it, yeah, we have relations, and this is, I think, really a great thing.